Join me on a journey through one of the most exclusive places in Paris, where luxurious restaurants with extravagant prices thrive. Let me show you how to make the most of your visit to the square, including a unique lunchtime experience that won't break the bank. Plus, we'll give you insider tips on nearby attractions that you won't want to miss. From Paris within reach, this is the accessible Parisian dream. Before arriving at the square, start with a stroll through the French-style gardens of the Hôtel de Sully. Make a visit to the bookstore housed inside the building and gaze up at the beautifully painted ceiling beams. Upon leaving, you'll find yourself in the arcades of the Place des Vosges. Originally built by King Henri IV, the square is encompassed by 36 hôtels particuliers, which are identical in design except for the King's and Queen's pavilions, located above gateways leading outside the square. Despite the name, no king or queen has ever resided here, which was formerly known as the Place Royale until the Revolution. This picturesque square is steeped in history and boasts stunning architectural features. Gaze upon the carefully clipped linden trees bordering the inside of the square. At its center, you'll find an equestrian statue of King Louis XIII, which is actually a copy as the original was melted down during the Revolution. The geometric layout centered around the statue is typical of French formal garden design. While fine dining restaurants and elegant cafés surround the square, you don't have to dip into your Château fund to enjoy the atmosphere. There's a better way to enjoy lunch in the Place des Vosges, Paris's most exclusive square. If the weather allows, enjoy the square's atmosphere without breaking the bank by bringing a picnic instead. Make a visit to a nearby boulangerie and choose a sandwich, whether it be the classic jambon beurre, poulet mayonnaise, or sandwich rosette. Better yet, just ask for a baguette and then head to the nearby Monoprix to assemble a bespoke sandwich with your favorite ingredients. Keep in mind that alcohol is not allowed in the park. From late October to mid-April, I recommend finding a boulangerie where you can eat inside instead, such as the nearby Maison Lendemain. For a slightly nicer but still reasonable lunch experience, head west for a wide selection of foods, from crepes to Mediterranean to authentic Chinese fare. After your meal, explore the illustrious figures from French history who have resided in the square, including Victor Hugo, author of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Visit the novelist's apartment, now open to visitors as a museum at 6 Place des Vosges. On display are the author's furniture and striking decor, from Gothic furniture to a chinoiserie-inspired room. You'll also find artwork inspired by his works, and a bust of the artist sculpted by his good friend Auguste Rodin. The museum is housed in the apartment where the author lived from 1832 to 1848. Admission to the permanent collection is completely free, and is open from Tuesdays to Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., with the last entry at 5:40 p.m. Nearby, the Musée Carnavalet covers the history of the city of Paris and is also free of charge, but you need to book tickets in advance online. As the museum boasts a vast collection spanning most of the city's history, plan to spend 2 to 3 hours exploring the exhibits. The Musée Carnavalet is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., from Tuesday to Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the hidden gems of La Place des Vosges. Paris Within Reach brings tips and tricks to achieve the accessible Parisian dream, because you shouldn't have to spend a fortune to enjoy the finer things in life.